Okay. What is up, YouTube? I am Taylor. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my review of Here Comes Daredevil? Or just Daredevil? Daredevil by Mark Waid, with art by Paulo Rivera and Marcos Martin. This is the first 6 issues of the Mark Waid Daredevil run collected in a trade paperback. And yeah, keep watching. You can win this. I'll tell you how. And I'll also announce who won last week's giveaway for the Sandman trade paperback. So just keep watching. And we'll get to all that. I have to figure out how I'm going to give it away. I haven't really planned this review out. I really just finished reading this. And so these are my initial impressions, my thoughts, my prayers. No, not really. But anyways, Mark Waid. Mark Waid's a long-time writer. He's written in DC, he's written in Marvel, he's written his own stuff, like Irredeemable and stuff. But he did Kingdom Come for DC. He's written Captain America for Marvel, and I'm sure other stuff I'm forgetting. But he's just kind of a long-term stalwart writer. And this is his interpretation of Daredevil. And it's not bad. I've not read his run before, and I've read several iterations of Daredevil, several writers' interpretations of Daredevil, and this is one of the more lighthearted. Frank Miller, when he took over Daredevil, kind of broke him down and took him down to his essence, and it was a very 80s thing to do. You break the character down, you make him grim and gritty, and then you wait for Scott Snyder to come along 20-some years later and make a movie out of it. Or not Scott Snyder, Dan Snyder? I don't know. What's his face? The Snyder Cut guy. That guy. That's Snyder. Not Scott Snyder, the writer of Noctera. That's a different Scott Snyder. Different Snyder? Dan Snyder? I can't remember the first name. I don't really care. Anyways, grim and gritty. That was what Daredevil was. It's most writers since Frank Miller have done. They made him grim and gritty and broken and always trying to, recover and get back on his feet and questioning his religion and questioning his path, questioning everything. That's just sort of the Daredevil thing. Except for Mark Waid. Mark Waid's like, oh, no, we're going to make him kind of happy-go-lucky and carefree. And, yeah, I don't know if I like it. I don't mind it. I think, Waid's a competent writer, and he tells, an interesting enough story. It's just it just does feel out of character, at least to me. And because of the Daredevil that I've known thus far is the broken down, kind of always struggling to get back on his feet, always struggling to find his path, and usually getting his ass kicked. This is not that. This is a Daredevil that overcomes. He's funny. He's kind of quippy. He's almost a little too Spider-Man-y for me. And I know Daredevil and Spider-Man have some similarities in the character department. They're both tend to be down on the broken down and kind of quippy. This Daredevil, he's not that broken down. He does a little bit of stuff as Matt Murdock, and that kind of as a lawyer that kind of drives part of this story forward, and it's decent. It's just he's kind of an asshole. He's a cocky son of a bitch, and he just treats Foggy Nelson like crap, and belittles him for his weight and that kind of stuff, and it just doesn't feel quite right. And it's more of and there's the Daredevil playboyness to this, he's gonna date all these women, or there's implied that he dates all these women and that kind of stuff. It's decent. It's a solid enough start, and if you're looking for a kind of lighter, more refreshing or more fun take on Daredevil, you could go do worse than this. Paulo Rivera's art is solid, and then Marcos Martin. Is it Marcos Martin? Yeah. Also solid. Both their art kind of reminds me of Chris Samney a little bit, but I think Chris Samney does better action sequences. What I mean is they're both just kind of fairly light on the hand as far as pencil and inking goes. There's just not a ton of scratchy 90s lines or anything like that. It's just a kind of even when it's darker, there's planes of color and more negative space, more sparseness than some of the other interpretations, and definitely less gritty. I mean, this is a pretty bright color palette all the way throughout too. And that's the colorist. I'm not sure who that is. I could look it up, but I'm sick of flipping to that page, to be honest with you. And yeah, it's what it's not really doing and this is 1 through 6 of the run, is there's not really a cohesive like arc to this. It's there's a couple issues that jump together and stuff, but it's mostly standalone issues in here. It's a little bit odd in that they connected it, and I guess like 4 and 5 or 5 and 6 could the last 2 issues in here combine, and then like the first 2 kind of combine, but there's a couple standalone things in the middle. I think this is the Marvel way, where they just start collecting everything and like make their money 14 different times. Like they'll make the money on the individual issues, on the variant covers, on the B covers, on the C covers, and then on the trade paperback too. I don't know if I blame them for that. I don't know if I mean, maybe I do, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I know it maybe sounded a little too negative. That's the thing. I'm not trying to be. Mark Waid can tell a solid story, and he does in this. It's just, that's what I think about when I read him. Solid. Dependable. It's like a Buick. Not very flashy. Not very, going to take a whole lot of chances. Not going to add a whole lot to the character, really, or anything new as far as that goes. It's just he'll tell a solid yarn within the universe and not really break any rules. He's like that good kid in class, that followed all the rules and is going to have a solid career ahead of him. That's the Mark Waid style of writing. And yeah, it's decent. I just don't. It's not my preferred take on the character. It really isn't. I really prefer the Daredevil that's struggling and the Daredevil that's trying to like get get back on his feet and like has his world rocked. It's kind of what I've grown to know as Daredevil, and this just was a bit jarring. And that it's not that. Does that mean it's bad? No, it just means it's probably not for me. So I'm going to give this one away, and this is probably going to be one of my shorter reviews because, like I said, I didn't really plan this a whole heck of a lot because I'm not planning. What do you do? Why plan when you can just wing it? Anyways, we'll get into that. The winner of last... Whoa. Sorry, noise. The winner of last week's comic, the Sandman trade paperback, is Chaos and Comics. I'll put the link there. Chaos, hit me up on my Instagram, Empty Thought Balloon, and just DM me your address, and I'll get the book out to you. And if you don't have Instagram, I don't know, drop me a message down below and let me know you saw this, and we'll figure out something. That's how this works. I'm not going to reach out to the winner. I'm not going to do anything like that because I want people to keep watching next week's video, folks. It's the rolling cycle of life. It's how things go. And yeah, I'll give away this one. Here's what I ask of you. If you're going to enter this contest and you want to enter the giveaway, please be subscribed to my channel. Please hit the like button on this video. Please hit the notification bell so you know when the videos drop. I drop videos a couple times a week. Mostly review stuff, every once in a while unboxings. And I do the weekly reviews on Tuesday. So next Tuesday you'll find out if you won. And you can get the notification bell when that drops. And you can just, hey, watch the 10 minutes out of your life to find out if you won the free book. And then please leave a comment down below. And okay, how about this? Leave a comment down below letting me know like a character that you've read that just felt out of place, that like somebody's take on a character. It doesn't have to be a specific story, or if that's never happened, like maybe let me know a comment that's a character you want to be kind of revamped a little bit. How about that? Leave me a comment down below, something along those lines, and I'll pick the winner next week. Please have a U.S. mailing address too. I'm not going to ship these things anywhere else because it's not usually worth it. And it's all out of pocket for me. I'm doing this out of the love of my heart and to expand reading and to get rid of a whole crapload of trade paperbacks that I have. So that's about all I've got. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, don't be a dick. Even if you lose your eyesight in a horrible accident and your father refuses to fill in a mob and now you're fighting crime in a red suit, but you can't even see the color red. Just don't be a dick. But don't be an asshole about your partner's weight either. So don't be a dickhole. I don't know. This is what happens when I ramble, people. See ya.